Greetings, YouTube. This is Yvette, and welcome to my channel. This is where we're talking about fasting, about spiritual strength, warfare, victory, being more than conquerors. This is the channel where we don't get caught up in the enemy's little games where we worried about this, worried about that, crying about this, crying about that, this person, that person. We don't sweat it because we already know it's a spiritual thing, okay? And we have the victory over all of that, authority and power, okay? So, remember last week my church was doing a 7-day fast, and we had 4 different types of fasts, and I engaged in a dry fast. Made it 4 days, hydrated, and then finished it out and hydrated the last night and broke fast with my group. It has been extremely busy because during that time I encountered warfare. Listen, I have to tell you about warfare. The enemy will come at you with stuff. He happened to use a person, okay, to come against me. I wasn't sweating this chick, and I knew what it was from the beginning, but not to say that it didn't cause me to expel some energy on it, which I probably put too much into it because these people were texting at 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, look, the next day, don't text at 1:30 in the morning. That's not appropriate. It's disrespectful. Have some decent hours that you guys are texting. This is ridiculous. And so we did have our meeting, and this woman went off on me in that meeting. She went off. After the meeting, there was another woman who was very, very concerned and felt like, Yvette, I don't know why you apologized to her because you didn't do anything to her. She looked so bad, and I couldn't believe her behavior. Oh, I'm pretty sure she looked really bad. So it didn't stop there. So today she sends out a text message this morning. Oh, no, before that, she's having a retirement party at her house. And so she wanted to make it very clear that I was not invited. So she starts inviting people around me. But let me explain something to you. Why you don't need to get caught up in the enemy's vices, okay? Number one, I already had something going on anyway. And then number two, I have this issue about being at somebody's house and eating their food when your house is not totally clean, when every time I come to your house, it's a hot mess. That's what it looked like before. And you have a dog? No, I don't plan on eating anything at your house. You smoke pot. I don't smoke pot. You drink. I don't drink. What really am I going to do? You cuss all the time. What am I going to do at your house? So was I missing out on anything? Of course not. Am I feeling any way in the inside? Of course not. So then this morning, she sends out another text at 7 something this morning. And so we already said, don't text the group except between the hours of 8 in the morning and 9 p.m. But she's going to break the rule anyway and send out this text message. Now, she's an older woman, and I will bet you she did not realize she was sending that text out to the group. Because what she said was, hey, anybody want to go walking with me? And then she comes back like 5 minutes later. Sorry, wrong person. And so I'm pretty sure she's calling herself trying to act like she's inviting me to go walk. Now, do I want to get up and go walk in the cold? I have a treadmill downstairs in the comforts of my home. I won't even get on that. So see how the enemy try to draw you and stuff? Did I have any time? I didn't even send her a text message. I'm like, I ain't even sweating this chick. She just going to spin herself into a little boohoo circle because she is not getting me on flipped out on nothing. Okay, so just be mindful of what is going on in the spirit realm. That means anything that comes against you, leave it there. Leave it there, because remember, at this particular juncture, much fasting and much prayer is what we need to be doing this season. This is our season. And that season comes to a head at Passover. So that's just in a couple of months. Listen, I'm telling you, fast as much as you can, pray as much as you can, and seek God during this time, because he's going to come out major. And I'm expecting God to do some major stuff for me in a little bit of time. Okay. Y'all going to see it. I got some stuff in the works, but I need the hand of God to finish it off. But he's working it through, and I'm going to stay steady and steadfast. And listen, at no given point does the enemy have the victory, because I will tell you, I put him in his place. Okay. We rebuke him. He is under our feet. Okay. He's under our feet. Jesus gave us back the kingdom. Take your rightful place as kings and queens. As a king and a queen, you run the show. And being that we're part of God's kingdom, we submit ourselves to him. He gives us dominion and authority. We run the show down here. Be the ambassadors of Christ that he told us to be. You know, when you're an ambassador, you represent. So let's represent him. When he was here, did Satan mess around with him? No, he put him in his place. And that's what we need to do, okay? Get to the point where you're not afraid of him. When the lights go out at night and it's time to go to bed, don't be afraid of the enemy. If you have that fear of darkness, listen, I'm going to tell you how you handle darkness. If you don't know nothing else to say, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Say it out loud. And I'm telling you, the enemy is going to run. I have a shofar in my house. So when the enemy get acting up in my house, I blow that shofar and I'm going to tell you, peace comes immediately. Peace comes immediately. And that's what I expect, because I'm walking in holiness. Okay. I'm seeking the Holy Spirit to be subdued and endued with his power. I'm telling you, I'm on it. So let's get it together, guys. Okay. So I'm gonna sign off because I'm gonna do another video, part 2, because I got to tell you about this fast that I just did. Okay. All righty. But remember, we have victory over the enemy. Much fasting, much prayer this season. Jump in on the fast. Hey, subscribe, turn the notifications on, because you know we get some little tidbits of information that's going to help us. Okay. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.